The third model is the generosity model. In this approach, space, time, and teachings are freely offered from a sense of abundance, not acquisition. As our practice is about liberation, our community is about providing opportunities for practice, spiritual friendship, and wise guidance on the spiritual path. In this model, there are no limits or barriers for participation through registration fees or costs for any offering, no special category called member to create division in the Sangha. As we aspire to a Sangha as diverse as the larger community, access to the Dharma is freely offered, and people's participation is by voluntary affiliation. This is not a more refined exchange model with subtle expectations for compensation or suggested donations. It is not a pay-it-forward model, which is just another version of exchange, even if a slightly more altruistic one. A mature Sangha based on the generosity model is supported by the freely offered generosity of its participants and well-wishers, which is, in turn, one of the most life-affirming, heart-expanding teachings of the Buddha. In fact, the Buddha scolded his disciples because on their begging rounds they avoided the poorest neighborhoods out of compassion. In this way, the Buddha said, they were not giving those most in need the opportunity to practice generosity. In a capitalist society, can such a radical model work? Can a Sangha survive and thrive solely on the uncoerced generosity of its participants? Won't people just take advantage, freeloading in their own self-interest? This generosity model has been the approach of Vipassana Buddhist centers for many years. They vary in how they explain it. It is such an unfamiliar way of thinking for Americans that it requires some teaching of its own. We are a medium for liberation. We don't need anything elaborate to share the Dharma with a world desperately in need of its wisdom and compassion. There are so many benefits of the generosity model, both obvious and unexpected, that we strongly recommend it.